And retrospect, when you look back, it's interesting the way that you say that, and I see it, and yet I'm still so afraid of everything all the time because everything that's ever happened in my life where I thought at the moment, like, this is it, this is the end, I'm crying, I'm devastated, I get depressed. 3 years later, and I've heard that saying so much, is this going to make a difference 5 years from now? That's the way that you need to start thinking about everything. Is this going to really be a life or death situation for you in 5 years? Or is this just going to be like water under the bridge? And you really do look back at it and you say, my God, that really was something that was just playing in my favor, because if it wasn't a kick in the ass this way, I would never have done it. Right.
Exactly. Exactly.
And it has to be that brutal. It has to be that harsh in order for you to do that leap, take that leap and move forward.
Yep.
Um,
Well, and
okay.
let me go back to your question about the daily practice that I do, because the way I keep myself in that mindset, one of the biggest tools I use is meditation. And I'm sure that your listeners and viewers have heard this over and over again from a million different people. Oh, you need to meditate, and if you meditate daily, then it's healthy.
Breathe,
And
breathe, breathing
yeah,
techniques, meditation.
but
Yeah.
but yeah, and I want to like take that the hipness of meditation away. When I'm talking about meditating, I'm talking about I get to the point of my brain shuts off and no, it's not your time right now. I'm letting the spirit drive my bus. I know that you think you've got all these ideas about how things are going to work out. And if I don't end up going into work today, then I won't have enough money to pay my bills and all these other silly ideas. I don't care. I'm going to get myself into a point where I know and can feel the connection between my spirit, my heart, my mind, and my body until before I do anything in my day. Once
And
I'm
you,
connected, now I'm ready.
so you do that every morning before you start your day? That's the first thing that you do?
I meditate in the morning, I meditate in the evening, and then during the day, about midday, I'll meditate to just kind of check my alignment, see where I'm at.
And how long do you meditate for when you start?
Um, well, when I started out, it was about 30, 40 minutes at a time. Right now,
From the beginning, you were doing
yes,
30, 40 minutes?
yes, ma'am.
Wow.
And it was not easy. My mind was racing a million miles an hour, and I couldn't get it to
I
shut
can't
up.
do it. I cannot do it for the life of me.
You
I have
can.
tried. I
I
can't.
promise you can.
I'm sure I can, and you're going to teach me because I'm definitely going to
Yep.
be part of your workshops. But I am telling you that I have tried and tried. I've done it in the morning. I've done it at 3 in the morning. I've done everything where I'm thinking, okay, nobody's going to bother me right now. My daughter's sleeping. I'm not working at this moment. I'm tired. So this is a good time for my brain to shut down. Maybe a minute, maybe two if I'm lucky. Then I start thinking about everything else. What do I have to do tomorrow for work? What bills did I pay? I
Yep.
can't do
And
it. I
then the
struggle with it.
meditation moment's gone, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Guess what? You can. I meditated for 30 minutes, not because I could quiet my brain for 30 minutes, but because it took me that long to quiet my brain for 1 minute.
Ah, gotcha. Gotcha.
But now I'll tell you, I can spend 30 seconds to 5 minutes and I will get into that state. And I know that state. When I get to the point that there is no thought except for, cool, my brain is clear, then I'm ready to go. And it takes practice. And the reason why it takes practice is because we have limited cognitive resources. You can only think so many things during the day. You
Right.
really can. And this has been proven by psychologists. This has been proven by psychiatry experiments, by EEGs that measure brain waves. You only have a limited number of cognitive resources. And meditation isn't quieting the mind so you can have a spiritual connection on a physiological level. It's training you to focus those resources where you choose to focus them. So once you can learn to, in fact, there's an old technique that's taught by Indian gurus for many thousands of years that you look at the flame of a candle and only
Yes.
think about that flame until you can think about only that for 2 minutes.
So that is the one technique that has somewhat helped me. And I have the candle. I bought the whole kit. I bought 16 candles, okay? And that's been helpful to get my mind to just focus on the candle burning, right? And
Why? Why does that work and nothing else does?
because I'm focusing on my attention on something.
That's the point. We think meditation is this idea of no, the brain doesn't get to play a role. No, the brain plays a focusing role.
Right.
And so it might be focusing on maybe instead of the candle now, you're focusing on feeling the alignment of your spirit, your heart, your mind, and your body, and you're actually visualizing the energy move. Well, now you're getting into alignment.